Hey, what's up, world? It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody favorite baby daddy, voice of the street, man. And today we in Houston with it, y'all. Now, I wonder, did any of y'all see the interview on $1 Million Worth of Game with J Prince Jr., and then Mike Prince? I looked at the interview, y'all. And to be honest, before I let y'all listen to some of this shit, I liked the J Prince better when he didn't speak. You hear me? I'm gonna say that again. I liked the J Prince better when he didn't speak. Much as I respect his hustle, the more he talk, I'd be like, man, damn. You know, I understand you don't want to incriminate yourself, but he be too cryptic with his words and shit, you know, dancing around questions and shit, using metaphors, and nobody never get you ask this motherfucker a question, you never can get an understanding. How come you can't make it plain where we can understand it? I do it every day. I do this show every motherfucking day. I try not to incriminate myself, but I guarantee every one of my subscribers understand what I'm talking about. How come you can't do it? And then Gilliam asked him a question. And I want to know why J Prince Jr. ain't talking. If you wasn't there, right? If you wasn't there, Daddy, why you doing all the talking? Mike was there, okay, cool. But let y'all see what I'm talking about. I might just play it, and I don't even have to try to make it big. Well, I could, but yeah, just let y'all.
What eats at y'all the most of what happened, other than Takeoff here losing his life?
Let me just say this. I don't think I heard you say other than that. That's it.
He trying to blame it on one of the Migos' friend, y'all.
The worst thing to me is this clown that came here. I wish he would have never came with Quavo. I wish he wouldn't have never brought this nigga into Houston, because he can't think. You know what I mean? This whole root of everything happening is from his action. And to be frank, honest about the situation, I wish that bullet would have hit him instead of Takeoff, because he was the one that deserved that. You know what I mean? Takeoff didn't deserve that. You know, so that's the worst thing that I could think of, because if he don't make that move, then the night is everybody's still here and live to see another day, and you know what I mean? It's bubbly and lovey-dovey.
Right. You know. And I understand that, you know. The Takeoff situation is the most important thing, you know what I mean? But I'm saying, you know, other than that, from the Prince standpoint, it might be like that.
This is used under the Fair Uses Act, y'all, for entertainment purposes only.
Clearly, and you know, as I said, man, the root, you know, everybody, even the police department want to get around the root of what really happened. Now, there's a law that goes on around the world where if me and you go rob a bank, and you know the police or somebody is shooting, trying to protect that bank, right, and hit some innocent person, who you think get that charge? The person that shot that innocent person, or the root of the situation that was robbing that bank? The root. Okay, that's what we're dealing with right here. You know what I mean? This dude is the root of this shit. You know what I mean? And from what I done read in this police report, you know, where he's, you know, killing on everything he can tell on Jazz, and you know what I mean, he moving on to say he was trying to be robbed, and man, don't nobody who wanna rob, you know, them little dudes, the last thing they would have done was violated and tried to rob Quavo. Me and Quavo done walked in the hood of 5th Ward, me, him, and Jazz, by ourselves, in the whole hood. And when by the time we hit a few corners, we had 100 100 plus walking with us. You know what I mean? So he know firsthand. Well, no, that's like a lie to justify that dumb shit that he done. And you know, that's just the root of the shit, man. If I could change it, I would change it. If I was God, I would have reached and grabbed and stopped the bullet from hitting the loved one, because I love him that much. You know what I mean? But I was in a bed asleep.
Why you talking?
Just to elaborate on that, man. I think, like I had spoke before and said, that the biggest thing is just me thinking about that whole night and that whole situation, to where, like you guys spoke on, how so many speak about the family, how one should have been controlled, why it happened, this and that and another. You know what I'm saying? Well, we're not God, you know what I'm saying, but we believe in him. We don't fear no man, you know what I'm saying, because we follow him first and foremost, you know. And personally, I asked myself, was it anything else that could have been done to manicure that situation? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we so used to molding and the respect, you know what I'm saying, to where we didn't have no doubt that it wasn't gonna be no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't move like that. No one in association or affiliation with us move with disrespect. You know what I'm saying? So we all family. You know what I'm saying? And just to see the way that my family is being betrayed, you know what I'm saying, by someone that we care about and love also as brothers, that's the disrespect. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want to enlighten the world, let them know y'all got it messed up. You know what I'm saying? Because we messed up about this too. You know what I'm saying, me? And all respect to Takeoff's family. You know what I'm saying? His loved ones. We love them and respect them too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like 1 hour was took that night. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, bro say, behind this clown, man, we don't move like that. You know what I'm saying? When we say move, we move. When one leg move that way, the other leg gonna move that way. We don't have no out of bounds clown shit going on in our family. This nigga came down here and he was out of line. And he stepped out of bounds, man, without permission. Quavo told me, after I told him, I said, nephew, stop talking about basketball, leave it alone. He said, Unc, you right. Let's go. Cause I don't want to do nothing to one of these niggas before I do something to one of these niggas. This dude took upon himself to go trying to violate people that didn't violate nobody. That was sitting there humble. Wasn't exchanging words, wasn't being disrespectful. He just decided he wanted to be a bully that night and prove something to someone. I don't know, probably because he's the biggest guy out there. I don't know what it was. But we started walking off. You know what I'm saying? Didn't nobody in the family violate nobody. A man is going to defend himself. So I can't tell a man not to do that. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even see that coming. You know, as soon as he made his move and struck an individual, I'm like, what you doing? But everything happened like that. And I didn't see no gun in his hand. Because I would have spoke on that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see that till clippings after the fact that he's already standing there. So he already had his mind on something that shouldn't have been. You see what I'm saying? But it wasn't something that we could control, see coming, stop, or none of that, because it wasn't one of ours. You're not of us. Because if you was of us, it wouldn't have never happened. You stepped out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? And
if they listen to that tape real good, they can hear the little homie. They can hear the little homie saying, man, if you took that wrong, I apologize.
Now, what they trying to say, y'all, for the people who probably ain't seen the tape and got lost, right? What they trying to say is the nigga who was with Quavo made the first move, and everything else happened because the move he made. Okay, if that's what it is, say that. Why you dancing around all this shit and you can flat out just call it like it is? Hey man, the nigga who was with them, he up or he stole. Now, I don't know. I do know this. I listened to the tape. And I did hear him say, man, what you trying to do? And the scuffle broke out first and then the blah, 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 blah popped. But even that's bullshit, y'all, because if the nigga that's in jail did it, they said he was far back and shooting from a truck or something. What the fuck was he shooting at? You feel me? What was he shooting at? And they talking about how they move, and what thing he did say may be true. They have so much respect in the town, and they always getting respect that they ain't used to handling shit when people disrespect them. You feel me? They not used to that. So they probably didn't even know how to handle that. A nigga standing up to us? What? Really? And it went up. But if that's the case, you can say that too. Why all the metaphors, like Jay Prince using all these metaphors and riddles and shit? I don't want to hear no motherfucking riddles. I want you to say what the fuck it is. You ain't incriminating nobody. The motherfucker in jail already. What the fuck you worried about? They charge who they go charge. And somebody done bond him out already. And y'all know this nigga. So, you know, they want to try to... What they doing, y'all, is trying to do damage control to help they label. They don't give a fuck about Quavo or Takeoff. In the beginning of this video, Gilly asked that motherfucker. Gilly say, what is the thing that hurt you the most about what happened? A nigga dead, dog. What the fuck you mean? Why would you even ask something like that? That don't make no sense. But all I see is them trying to act like they ain't have nothing to do with it. Y'all had a lot to do with it, whether y'all wanted it to happen or not. Okay, I give y'all that benefit, but it happened down there in y'all town on y'all watch. And y'all could have had watched him a little better than that. Even if somebody else caused the altercation. Yeah, I know once gunfire started, you can't defuse it after the fact. But y'all should have never let it got that far. And Quavo being a hothead, everybody say that, and Junior being a hothead, them two motherfuckers was arguing. They said they wasn't, they was. That's why Junior them being quiet, because he don't want that out, that he was the reason they was arguing. What really happened, basically, how I look at it is, when Quavo was arguing with Junior and showing so much disrespect, that gave the other guys the green light to be like, oh, he clowning with dude, oh, we can get on his ass. That's all it was. He didn't try to call it off. Because you supposed to know, oh, well, y'all cool out, man, he good. He good. If you'd have said that, they'd have fell back. But I said this in the last video, y'all. Junior ain't got all them guys under control like y'all think. I've been saying that. And you can see it. He ain't open his mouth at the interview. He's sitting there and let daddy talk and the uncle talk. I want to hear what the fuck Junior got to say. I don't want to hear shit from Jay Prince. We know what you doing. We know what you doing, trying to save your legacy. All that cryptic ass shit. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear no metaphors or none of that shit. You know, I can throw them out there like this is better to be thought of as a fool than to open your mouth and remove all doubt. The more you talking, the worse you make shit look. If you got something to hide, get you a lawyer and shut the fuck up. That's how I look at it. Shut the fuck up. Stop talking. Then I heard Gilly say they wasn't going to do the interview at first, right? But then they said they heard Junior, not Junior, Prince the Senior, talk to QCP, and now it's okay. Fuck P. What you say to Quavo, nigga? You feel me? What you say to Quavo? Cause out of all the situation, P is the least one who gonna be hurt. Cause he still gonna get that money from the Migos regardless. Quavo is the one might be hurting the most. He done lost his partner. The Migos is no more. If it's three of them, they can't make another album. What can they do? He might be stuck in the contract and he can't go nowhere if he don't cuddle up to P and get P to release him and let him go. Offset thought he was going to be able to go, y'all. Offset made him a whole rap album by himself and thought he was finna do his thing. P sent their ass a cease and desist order. Like, no, you don't. You are amigo. And if you made that album, you got to still pay like you was one of the Migos. Offset, man, the motherfucker, man, that's my album. They ain't have nothing to do with it. Yeah, but you're still under contract. You still under contract. You damn near have to change your name to record, because they own the rights to the Migo name and Offset if you was part of the Migos. Why y'all think back in the day Prince changed his name to a symbol? Because whenever he would do something and try to get paid for it, they pop that contract up. But you change your name and you become somebody else. Ain't much they can do. There's always a loophole around something. But this here is the worst interview I've ever seen, man. Because it seemed like they didn't show no compassion, man, or they ain't sad about Offset. They ain't sad about that boy, man. They is not sad. Offset, Quavo, and Takeoff, they is not sad about Takeoff being dead. You know what I mean? It don't seem like it. Now, I hear J. Prince Jr. talking about, man, I wish they'd have never brought that guy to town, man. And that would have happened. It should have happened to dude instead of, you know. Okay, so that means something happened. Okay, what happened then? You can go and tell it now. You got a nigga in jail. Go and put it out there. Fuck dancing around that shit, y'all. Stop dancing. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear it. I hate watching motherfuckers talk. If you don't want to talk and tell the story, you should have declined the interview. Why the fuck are you on $1 million worth of game and we can't get no game out you? We can't get nothing. Gilly question seems silly to me. Wallow seemed like he was the only one had enough balls to even ask him. Gilly like he was scared to even ask him some shit. He dancing around shit. He can't even get his questions out right. I'd have flat out asked that motherfucker, who shot the boy? Do they got the right motherfucker in jail? Why was he shot? Who swung at who and what? Man, people want to know. People love this guy. Out of all the rappers in the world to get killed, the Migos would have been the last motherfucker that came to my mind first. I would have thought all the motherfuckers in beef. Yeah, I'd be like, it's NBA Youngboys, it's Lil Durk them, is it such and Mo 3 them, is who? All the niggas that's into it, y'all. The Migos name would have not been on that list. And yeah, they say Quavo is an arrogant motherfucker, hothead. Yeah, well, he young and rich. What the fuck you expect? Even broke motherfuckers have egos, y'all. You feel me? I'm gonna say that again. Even broke motherfuckers have egos. Shit, just cause you ain't got no money don't mean you ain't got to have no ego, cause you ain't gonna never get none if you don't never think like you the shit. How you ever go get up there? Regardless what a motherfucker think, you supposed to think like, I'm the shit in this toilet right here. This my toilet, I'm the shit in here. That's how you supposed to think. Until the rest of the world realize you the shit, that's how you got to think. Until you become the shit. Hey, you supposed to say, I've been known to stink up a room or two my damn self. Yes, sir. That's how I be feeling. Oh, yeah. I'm known to stink up a room or two my damn self. Shit getting bigger sometimes, motherfucker. You gonna be the last motherfucker to know you famous. Motherfucker tell me that all the time. You YouTube famous. Nah, I ain't. You YouTube famous. Nah, I ain't. Shrimp. I'll be like, what? You got 10,000 subscribers, man? Or you 100 away from... I'm like, man... I still feel the same, because I'm me. I'm not doing no acting and none of this shit, y'all. Everything I talk about either my life or this shit here, people be sending me shit. Sometimes I only be wanting to entertain that bullshit, because I hate doing a story and have to retract the story, find out what I said was not true. Or it went left when it should have went right. I hate doing that. That's why I don't really talk about celebrities. Not too much. Most of my people come to this show want to hear me talk. They want to hear my stories. But the truth is, I get tired of talking sometimes. And I lay back. I had to take a day off. And I might want to do somebody else's story. But I know a lot of people, they love this guy, y'all. They love this guy. And they want to know what happened to him. Who I want to hear from is Quavo, though. Why he ain't speaking. You know what I mean? Why he ain't speaking. I seen the little shit at the funeral. I did a nice little something at the funeral. Shout out to one of my subscribers was down there. Some lady, I don't even know her. She just looked me up and she sent me the pictures and everything. She sent me a lot of shit. Y'all go to my Instagram and y'all can see the pictures for the people who went down there. They had a nice funeral for him, you know, but he could have been here. They had a lot of nice shit before he died, so fuck a nice funeral. I would rather still be here. I like living, y'all. I done been through a lot of near-death situations. I enjoy living, even if I ain't doing shit. You feel me? Even if I ain't doing shit, I enjoy being here. You never know what's gonna happen. You never supposed to get depressed, y'all. Think it's over for you, down, you know. Fuck that. You got to look at shit on the bright side all the time. If you broke and you down on your luck, okay, you got it easy. There's only one way to go, and that's up. What about people that's up? They at the stop sign, they don't know which way to go. They don't know which way to go. Everybody scrambling trying to make $1. They don't know which way to go. Motherfuckers want to be podcasters and then they really want to rap. Then motherfuckers want to rap, then next month they are podcasters. They doing a lot of shit. I ain't got nothing hid, y'all. Nothing hid. This is what I do. All I'm going to do is this here, be on the radio and write movies. Direct movie. I got a bunch of shit. I showed somebody that the other day. Everybody be saying, you should write a book. You should write. Boy, what you think I've been doing? Sometimes I don't respond to that, y'all, because it's almost like an insult to me. I've been writing so fucking much. Trust me. When you see it, you can't do nothing but smile. Be like, I thought that nigga wasn't writing. Really? You think ain't nobody told me these stories is good and all that shit? It's a motherfucker neighbor. One of my neighbors told me this almost 20 years ago. Said, Shrimp, you got a hell of an imagination. One day your mind gonna make you rich. That's what they told me, and I never forgot it. Every time I see him, I let him know. I ain't forgot what you said, because it's coming true. When you speak shit into existence, and you going on the road, and you study doing it, it'll happen. Trust me, it'll happen. Doors open every day. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, y'all. Doors open every day. It's up to you whether you walk through it or not. I even got scammers coming after me now. Oh, we want you to do this. We want you to do that. You know, I got people I call for advice, y'all. You know, I might know a lot of shit, but a little advice go a long way. Because even if you say something and you think you're right, you might need to hear it from somebody else. You know, it's easy. I'm going to tell y'all something. It's easy to give advice, y'all. The hardest thing is taking your own advice. You hear me? I'm going to say that again. It's easy to give advice. The hardest thing is taking your own advice. I can tell a motherfucker every day, keep your head up. Oh, this and that. Oh, yeah, man, we will do this, man. Yeah. Oh, you go be good. You go be good. Sometimes, because people be just talking, and they don't mean it. I remember my first time in jail, y'all, when I was going to the joint. I seen one of my partners. He going to court. Well, he was coming in, y'all. They gave him his time. I'm in the bullshit capping. I said, what happened, Joe? What they do for you? Oh man, I got 4 years. I gotta do 18 months. Oh, that ain't shit. I go to court and the judge give me the same 4 years, y'all. I damn near fainted. What? I wanted to say I'm 18. He like, yeah, you going downstate, 18-year-old motherfucker. Had too many cases. Too bad. Too bad. Too bad. Y'all hear all these motherfucking stories. Where the fuck y'all think the police was at when I was doing all this shit? Now you see how I got to the joint all those damn times. 4 times I've been to the joint. I thought the dope game was gonna make me rich, y'all. Done been up there quite a few times. But one thing you gotta realize about dirty money, you just a stick up or a raid away from being back broke. If a motherfucker kick your throw down and find your money in the closet, if the police, they go take it and keep it, or the stick up man, they go get it. You know, y'all new guys got it much easier than us. We just had to hide our money under the bed, shoebox, all that. Y'all got shit like Cash App in it. You can send $10,000 downstate to a motherfucker and never worry about nothing happening to it. They don't ask you no question. Now, when we was doing it, they call that shit money laundering. And they letting people just move it around now. That's why they on Cash App ass y'all now. They want making you pay taxes for that shit because they realize it. Damn, we letting these niggas move money around too freely. Yeah. Yeah. The state be late catching up on shit sometimes, y'all. They be late catching up on shit. But then they'll catch up on it. Think about all the motherfucking bootleggers that ran liquor back in the day. Now you can go to the store and buy you some alcohol. Look at the niggas who sold weed back in the day. Now you can go to the dispensary and get your shit. And if they could do it with heroin and cocaine, they probably would. I don't know about the heroin, the way motherfucker falling dead, but the cocaine, they might get that shit. We can say you can get a little bit. As long as they can tax it, they'll do it. All it takes is the right motherfucker in office, y'all. That's all. Take the right motherfucker in office. I want to know what y'all think about this, man. You know, about that interview, y'all. Y'all go watch the whole thing and then tell me what y'all think. Everybody danced around the questions a little bit. Mike said the most out of all them. He said something that was never said before. And I heard his voice. So he was with Quavo when Quavo said, man, let's go, man, because I'm going to hurt me a motherfucker. Then I heard Mike say, what you doing? What y'all trying to do? So that was his voice. I heard that on the tape before he said it was him. So I'm like, okay, so that was him right there. So maybe the nigga who was with Takeoff did try to swing on somebody because they did say that. And then the pistol stopped. But if it was that case, where the fuck was Pat? Where the fuck was he at? That's what I want to know. Where he was at. Seemed like he the fall guy to me, y'all. You feel me? Seemed like he the fall guy. Otherwise, why we ain't see him on tape? He left the scene, they said, came back and they took his fingerprints off some bottle and shit. Okay, out of all the people out there, what made y'all want to go find him, follow him, and get his fingerprints? There's a bunch of other people out there. It's a woman they say got shot. That's what Senior said. Nobody speaks on that. She asking for cash apps and shit, talking about her, she got to pay her medical bills. But if you got shot in the head, you sure came out the hospital mighty quick. But it's a difference between getting shot in the head and being grazed in the head. That bitch ain't got shot in the head. She got grazed in the head. She in there worrying about her motherfucking new wig she gon' need because it went by her motherfucking skull. Might have took some shit off. She might be saying, my motherfucking bald head ain't gonna look like shit. Hell yeah, I'm gonna need a cash out. That's I guarantee you she ain't shot in the motherfucking head like that. But we ain't heard nothing really about her. You know. I'm just laying back, y'all. I be just looking at some of this shit like, man, some people be just doing the most. But it's their life. Everybody live their life how they gon' live it. You know, you can't make people do shit. But I get tired of people playing with, you know, they want to say we make up shit. YouTubers do this and that. Y'all doing the same shit. Listen to the word. Listen, this how you know when people on bullshit. Listen to the words they use. I don't know what I could have did different to manicure that situation. Y'all women know what a goddamn manicure is. Take your hand and that means you go file it down to your liking. You go shape this motherfucker until it fit. What he mean by manicure is they need to manicure the story so it'll fit. Otherwise, why the fuck would you need to manicure a story when you did no wrong in the story? You hear me? Why would you need to manicure a story if y'all ain't did no wrong in the motherfucker? Psst, like they say, make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. That's all I want y'all to do. Make the shit make sense. Ain't nobody even breathing down y'all neck. The police ain't trying to lock y'all up. The shit over with. They got who they are. Okay, make it make sense now. You can do it now. Y'all already got a nigga charged. Y'all too close to the nigga anyway. But y'all talking about dude telling. But y'all trying to throw Quavo them boy under the bus. If he wasn't in the argument, why would he take off and try to kick some shit off? You feel me? It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody fake baby daddy, voice of the street, man. I'm plenty not dig later, man. Hit that subscribe button, y'all. We almost there, man. Y'all keep subscribing, man. Hit that like button, man. Hit that cash app. Do what you do, man. I appreciate everybody that. God damn it. I wasn't planning on this here tonight. I just started talking, but I did see somebody that sent me, but I get on that in the morning, like I said, y'all. It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody favorite baby daddy, voice of the street. I'm out.